Hi there, thanks for joining me. So today I want to do an update and a video response. So double the fun here. We're going to start off with just a big thank you for the extremely positive response that I got on my last video before this one. If you guys haven't had a chance to see that, I definitely recommend you take a look at it. It's just really silly. It's an advertisement for my online sales. On one level, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've started that up. I've been talking about that for a while, that I'm going to be spinning up some storefronts. But while I'm messing around with some of that still, I went ahead and put up a whole bunch of stuff on eBay. I still have more things to put up there, so a lot of stuff's going to be coming up. That's is not nearly all of my inventory that's up there right now. But I've been essentially restoring used games with replacement cases, completely authentic. And what I have here, this is a particular style from the original manufacturer here. You have this particular hub style. You can see it's a kind of a yin-yang shape. Now this is licensed, I would say probably to different plastics manufacturers to basically create this style of case, and it was used on a handful of retail releases. So you're going to want to take a look at the style of hub for the game case that you're going to be replacing. I do offer these, but I wasn't satisfied with only offering those as a replacement. And what I noticed is that one of the most common cases, I would say that it accounts for probably 70 to 80% of the retail releases that you're going to see on like Xbox 360 and Wii. As soon as you see this, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's this style hub right here. I don't even know what you want to call it, but it's almost like 4 arrows pointing in. This is what a lot of retail releases looked like, and I couldn't find a source for replacement cases that are authentic like that. So I went out of my way to contact the original manufacturer. I had them make just for me some a batch of new cases for Xbox 360 and for Wii. I've imported those. I'm able to have those in double disc style with the tray, without the tray. So if you guys are interested in restoring your games, I mean, when you get these things at like yard sales or from retail stores, I mean, sometimes those cases are wrecked, and it's so much fun to be able to put these games into a brand new case. It's like it just came out of the plastic wrap, especially when you keep it in one of these bags that I like to keep my games in. Then it's it's in plastic wrap, and it's not going to get all scratched up and gross. So I wanted to let you guys know that I do have those available. They are up on eBay for like a couple bucks each. You're going to be able to get those replacement cases and replace cases away on your games. So that is something I'm really excited about. Additionally, I did get in one of the products that I've been talking about a handful of videos ago, which I can't find right now, but it is the manual bags. So actually here, I went ahead and bagged up the manual here for White Knight Chronicles 2. This is a PlayStation 3 size. As you can see, this is sized exactly for these PlayStation 3 games. So it's just gonna, it's gonna come right to the top of the manual. And the nice thing is that this has sticky on the bag, not on the flap. So you're not gonna have to worry about when you're taking this in and out. It's not gonna stick to the bag. You can just go ahead and put it right back in there. It's great. Now there's a little bit of extra on either side here, and that is intentional. It does two things. One, it makes it so it's very easy to put this back into here, because let me tell you, when your bag is like really flush with the sides of whatever it is that you're trying to put into it, it's really hard to get the things like back in and back out. With this, it's very easy, and this is also going to accommodate all kinds of different thicknesses of manual. You can have additional stuff in there, like the DLC codes or your registration cards or whatever like that. Really cool thing. It's just going to help protect protect from, you know, handling, from moisture, all that kind of stuff. So I have those in PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 size. I also have those in like a DVD size, so you're going to be able to use that with like Xbox 360 games, with PlayStation 2, with the Wii, with the original Xbox, all that stuff. So those are available right now on eBay. There's going to be a link in the description, so you can go ahead and check out all that stuff. So anyway, just wanted to update you guys on that. I probably will be making some more advertisements like the last one that I made, so I hope you're looking forward to that as well. Next up, I did want to update you guys about the snake I was talking about. I'm really excited about getting a pet. I've always loved snakes. I've always been very interested in reptiles. And I had said, I believe, that my landlord did approve. And also, I've got the terrarium and all that stuff set up. But I don't have a snake yet. I intended to have one last week. Turned out that the pet store was not able to get the particular kind that I wanted. They probably can get it, but it's just going to be a few more weeks. So what I noticed is there's a reptile show coming up on Sunday, and it's in New Hampshire. So I'm planning to head over there. I'm so excited. I'm going to be able to run around, look at a bunch of cool reptiles, a bunch of cool animals. I might take some footage or snap some photos, so I'll probably have an update on that. Knock on wood. Hopefully, I'll be getting myself a brand new pet snake. If for some reason I don't get that, I am planning to follow up in a couple weeks. I actually have found a very cool channel on YouTube. I'll go ahead and put a link to that also in the description. It's called Animal Bites TV. And the way that I found out about this was something called Snake Bites TV, which is right now sort of a part of like the content creators for Animal Bites TV, but essentially it's a show put on by Brian Barczyk, I believe is his name. He runs I think it's BHB Reptiles, and a really cool guy, very informative. You know, he talks a lot about breeding snakes and having them as pets and just a lot of cool stuff. So I just have been enjoying his channel so much. I went ahead and called them and I was like, hey, can you get this snake for me? And they said the same thing, give it a couple weeks. So I think what's going on is that it's kind of the breeding, not the breeding season, but the hatching season. So I have a feeling that, you know, these snakes, either they haven't quite hatched or they aren't quite big enough where, you know, they know that they're, you know, taking food well and they're ready to, you know, ship them out. So one way or another, I should be getting a snake sometime in the next several weeks. But hopefully this Sunday, I'll have my new pet, and I'm gonna really be excited to let you guys know how that is. And I hope that you're going to be looking forward to seeing more about that on my channel. Finally, I want to do a video response to Crack Lotus. He was doing a series of videos of top 5s. I almost forgot about him because it's been so long since he's done one. But he did a top 5 spines on video games, which I thought was a really cool idea. So I just wanted to quickly go over here my top 5 like spine artwork from video games. I think one of the things that's sort of unique about the U.S. Market for games is that I think we actually have the cooler spines for video games, because, you know, we haven't necessarily like standardized, you know, some of the stuff ends up with all like the same looking spines. Like if you look at a Dreamcast collection, like a Japanese one, they all look the same, which can look really cool for your collection, but for the individual games, sometimes not as much. The first one that I'm going to highlight here, I think is really striking. This is Bullet Witch. This is Shintai's favorite game. And I like how it's so, you've got this like explosive fire in the background. It kind of carries the theme over from the cover. And this is actually a reversible cover, so the other side has this kind of just in black, which I don't like as much. You've got one of the enemy character designs down here, which is really cool. They're really grotesque looking, and you've got this font here, which is great. It's just so like grungy, and I think it really fits the style of the game very well. It says Bullet Witch, and then you've got this like black kind of sort of, you know, wafting out from here behind the title, and you have a little icon of the main character there. She's holding this gun. I just think it's really cool. It feels really metal, you know. It's just kind of like flaming. I mean, if that was a guitar, it would be I don't know, guar cover or something. It's cool. So next up we have so we're a little bit out of order here, but AcquaPazza. You guys know that I like this game a lot, and I think the spine is really cool. Now, cRACK was mentioning both two things. One, that Atlas ended up with a lot of his favorite spines, and I'd say that that's the same with me. And a lot of his had a character on the side, which I agree makes for kind of a compelling spine. In this case, it's one of the characters, I believe, from Two Heart. But you have that, and then you also have, I love the design work on the actual title. You've got this really consistent font height, but then you've got the A's on both ends are bigger, which I think is really cool. It gives it like a just a stylistic thing and gives it some balance. But then you've got this big sort of design element here of this like water swirl. It's got a really nice like sort of smooth orange gradient as a border, and then you've got this blue gradient, which is actually not a smooth gradient. It's got a texture to it. I just think it's really nice. Whoever did the work on that, kudos to them. I think they did a really good job. And just kind of as an example, I was thinking, okay, if all these cases look nice, they have a character on them, should all cases have a character on the spine, like featured somebody from the game? I don't know that that's going to be appropriate for all games, but I think it's appropriate for games that focus on their characters. For instance, here we have PoPoTop. This is one of those things that's kind of a character-centric story. The character designs are cute, and I think that these characters are really iconic sort of the game itself. You see here you've just got like this text on a white background. It's nice. The colors and the design work on there I think is really cool, but this just kind of begs to have one or all of these characters appear on the spine here. I think that was a missed opportunity. So that's definitely something that I think is appropriate for certain games. Here is another game that features that same style, also from Atlas, that is Gung. And, it doesn't have to be like some cute female character. Here this is the, what I assume is the male lead. Really nice character designs on this. Here you've got this kind of gothic sort of, designy like font here, kind of a decorative font. It's got this bright yellow gradient to it, which I think is a really nice contrast to the dark black background. And you have this really cool design element here. I don't know, it almost looks like like a standard or something like that, and it kind of like pierces the title through there. So I just think that's a really cool spine there. Sort of gives you a feeling like an impression of what the style of the game is like. And the same way with this, I love the art design for this game, Eternal Poison. I think this was on Sporadic Spacebar's chopping block recently. I left a comment and I was like, dude, keep this game, if nothing but for the art design. I love this character here. It's this really gothic, really dark eye makeup, very light skin. She's got this light hair and like a black choker, kind of a lacy, like black outfit. Really, really cool characters to this. This almost looks like Vanillaware style artwork, but this is Flight Plan, who did Black Matrix. Another really interesting kind of gothic horror style game. But here it says Eternal Poison. And this is a little, I don't want to call it understated, but it's sort of basic in terms of just black text, white outline. You've got this kind of purple glow behind it, which I think is nice. But the font itself is very interesting. It's very designy. It almost looks like thorns or something like that coming off of it. I think it's really cool looking. The last one is, I feel like it's cheating almost a little bit, because it's the spine for a box set, not the games themselves. So here you can see that typical kind of, boring Japanese, kind of all looking the same spines for these games here, Gunslinger Girl 1, 2, and 3. I like that they're consistent, but when they're in this box set like this, I think this is really striking. It's, in some ways kind of simple. It's monochromatic. It's it's just sort of clean and really nice looking, but you have this nice grid pattern on the background, and then you've got this illustrations that sort of kind of bleed over from the front, and I think that they're just beautiful. It's sort of really fine line work, and it looks almost like a blueprint or some sort of like draft document. And then you've got just the regular Gunslinger Girl logo here. It's got kind of a serifed font, and this again, kind of logo sort of design element of one of the main characters. And I think that that's a really cool alternative to having, just one of the characters' faces like plastered to the side. That, I think has been featured in a couple of these other boxes, is this style of, like an outline or something like that, which I think is really cool. So, I just love that spine. I think it's really nice. So those are my updates. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you'll be looking forward to some more informational videos and probably some more silly commercials for some of the stuff that I'm going to be offering for sale. I would love to see you guys do a video response to Crack Lotus, or just let me know if there's spine artwork from certain games that you like, I guess. I definitely want to know, if you guys have any suggestions for my my eBay sales, or if you're looking forward to seeing my snake, or that kind of stuff. I guess just let me know, and I hope that you'll join me again for more video game and anime related videos. Thanks for watching.